All of it. Oh, yes. You're right on target. That's the point. All of it. Yes. Don't leave anything out, because if you want it, just throw it in. You'll get it. Okay. So, it's going to be 68 seconds. Imagine you're seeing a movie. Do you understand? You don't have to worry about it. It'll still work. Okay. So, when I say begin, you're going to imagine yourself in this movie with color, sound, sights, other people, laughing, noise. You're happy, and you're experiencing the final end result of this, and you're living it. You actually are living it. It's real, happening, and you want to feel emotion. Feel emotion. Now, we're going to do this for 68 seconds, and we're going to see a magnificent phenomena occur. Okay? Because if I can get you to focus your particle flow, your energy, your vibration for 68 seconds, that thought now becomes activated. And what that means is that thought now is activated in the universe, and other thoughts are going to start coming in. The law of attraction goes into effect instantaneously. Okay? Then what's going to happen when we do it again, and then again, and again, all of a sudden that thought is going to grow. It's going to be more powerful. More thoughts are going to come in. It's going to become easier to get. And it's going to start working automatically. We're going to get this ball rolling so that it works automatically even when you're not putting your deliberate focus and intention on it. That thought then becomes a non-existent thought to an activated thought to a dominant thought. The dominant thoughts are what you start to manifest. And so that's what we're going to do here. And then I'm going to tell you what to do when you leave and continue on. And then tomorrow I'm going to tell you how you can handle all the pitfalls and how to make sure you're always in the zone, because you will be pulled over here, and I'll give you the little simple steps to get out of that and back over here. When you're focused on something, that's where all your attention is. And when your attention is on what you want, consistently, with a lot of emotion behind it, and you feel good and excited, and you're continuing to focus on it, that's what comes into your reality. Question? Problem? And I said, no. This is not a problem. This is good. Why? I said, I believe it is. I know it is. You see, I had practiced this long enough ever be successful unless you have a magnificent obsession with one thing. You have to put all of your focus and all of your attention on it, because that will create it. That explains it. That's why it works. What I'm teaching you explains why focus works. And it was the common denominator of every billionaire at the turn of the century, as evidenced by the research of Napoleon Hill. In the book, The Law of Success, every one of these people had a chief, definitive aim. They were focused. What you want, with energy, emotion, the particle flow creates it. So if you just achieve definitive aim, if you look at the careers of anyone who is outrageously successful, and you go time in the beginning of their career, they did not use the shotgun approach to business. They didn't have 10 things going at the same time. They weren't. If you really want to achieve anything, you must have a chief, he called it a chief definitive aim. A chief definitive aim. Let me give you some other vernacular here to help describe that. You must be focused on one thing. A chief definitive aim is a common denominator of every super successful person. Again, not the couple $100,000 a year person. A chief definitive aim. If you look at the careers of anyone who is outrageously successful, and you go back in time in the beginning of their career, they did not use the shotgun approach to business. They didn't have 10 things going at the same time.
Don't wait for it to happen. Don't even want it to happen. Take it easy. It'll all happen in time. Did you check it already? Yes, I did. Then leave it alone.
Successful. The first chapter of The Magic of Thinking Big, Believe You Can Succeed and You Will, is the powerful magic. The powerful magic is knowing that you will succeed. That's the frequency that creates it into your life. Successful. The first chapter of The Magic of Thinking Big, Believe You Can Succeed and You Will, is the powerful magic. The powerful magic is knowing that you will succeed. That's the frequency that creates it into your life.
I know I will succeed.
Butterflies. Okay, so we do our little technique. 10 minutes later, I go, I see 3. I got 3 right here. It goes, I got 8. And we start playing games like that. We give it to manifest things in the physical universe. Okay, butterfly, nice, that's pretty, it's beautiful. Some of you are thinking, how about pot of gold? How about, piles of $100 bills? Yeah, we can manifest that. And some of this stuff's going to go right over your head. Well, that's all right. Some of you will get it on the way home. Some of you won't. But those who do will make up. If just one person in the room this weekend gets it, you'll create hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes, I will.
In business.
In my bank. Yes, I will.
And that's what Donald knows. He goes, let's just get one in the whole room to get it.
That's me. I can manifest those things easily. Right in front of where my eyes are gonna be. I can pick them up with my hands.
It's just the belief that you can do it. That decision is the belief that what you want is going to happen. You're already learning the secret. So what? He said, the secret is believing you can do it. And once you do that, everything else works. Everything else falls into place.
I believe what I want and the good things I want to experience are going to happen. That's it.
Is just the belief that you can do it. That decision is the belief that what you want is going to happen. That is the magic right there. That's where the rubber meets the road. Now, what I'm going to teach you this weekend is outrageously, stupidly simple. And there was a recording on there. And Napoleon Hill in this particular recording said to the group, he said, when I learned the secret from Andrew Carnegie and started telling people about it, it frightened me at how fast and powerfully it worked. Key word, he emphasized frightened. He goes, it frightened me. When people applied this simple principle, the money came so fast and in such large quantities, it frightened me at the power of this secret. But then he told the group, but alas, that's how they spoke back then, but alas, I stopped being frightened because almost no one used the secret because it was too simple. I mean, it really is the magic. It's the magic. When your attitude's right, the facts don't count. Let me say it a different way. When you activate your thoughts correctly, then the how doesn't matter because you get the results anyway. Let me add one more little phrase to it. Without any effort on your part, as if by magic. In order for things in your life to change, you're going to have to change things in your life. Does that make sense? I mean, how simple is that? You can't be doing the same thing over and over again. Whatever you're doing right now, guess what? If you're not where you want to be, you're going to have to change something. And the thing you're going to have to change is the way you think. That's what you focus on. The change is the way you think. That's what you focus on. Not, well, I need to change my house, I need to change my state, I need to change my clothes. No, change the way you think. Everything else will fall into place. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your willingness to accept change? In my state, I need to change my clothes. No, change the way you think. Everything else will fall into place. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your willingness to accept change? It made me understand what I wanted. Do you understand what I just said? I was looking at a negative situation and feeling a negative situation. And that allowed me, and only that allowed me, to create a desire for what I wanted. And what I wanted was, I want to have an abundance of money. Pants, even if those pants were the ones I wore to school. And I couldn't get a new shirt. She would sew that shirt if I ripped it. Money was tight. And I began to think, I want to make money. I want to make money. And that became a major thought.
I want to have
Those are the only moments in time in your life
an abundance of money.
when you can
I want to have
create
abundance of money. I want to have
desire for what you want.
an abundance of money.
It made me understand what I wanted. Do you understand what I just said? I was looking at a negative situation and feeling a negative situation. And that allowed me, and only that allowed me, to create a desire for what I wanted. And what I wanted was, I want to have an abundance of money. A desire / dream. And you focus on that for even a short period of time, you begin to create it into existence. A desire / dream. And you focus on that for even a short period of time, you begin to create it into existence.
When I disliked poverty, I said, then, when I disliked the situation, that's when desire starts. And I said, I want to have an abundance of money. I want an abundance of money.
Hill said it this way. Napoleon Hill described this process as define clearly what you want, and then get a burning desire for its attainment. That was the whole Andrew Carnegie secret. That was the whole Andrew Carnegie secret. Define clearly what you want, and then get a burning desire for its attainment. When you do that, you activate something that will create it into existence. I'm going to tell you how to do this specifically, and I'm also going to tell you what you're doing right now without even knowing it that's stopping it from coming in. Because there is something that you will do that will create resistance, a blockage. that will slow it down or prevent it from coming into your life. I'm going to show you what that is and how to correct that. So it's important that you know what happened here. This was by accident in my life. We had this situation. No money. My dad miserable. My father and mother challenging financial. A lot of stress. I saw it, was unhappy. It wasn't good. Pressure, stress, arguing, fighting. We all know what we're talking about here. I'm a kid in the house. My brother's in the house. We can't go to the movies. We can't get new clothes. Christmas is not going to be good. This is not good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I want an abundance of money. That's what I want. I want an abundance. I created my desire and I started to get maybe a slight burning desire for its achievement. So I had defined what I wanted and I started to create even the small desire for its achievement. When you do this, you bring it into your life. This was something that happened every day, so I was focusing on this every day. Very important. A week later, something magical happened.
I want abundance of money. I want an abundance of money. I want abundance of money. I want an abundance of money. I want my own cash cows. Thank you for these cash cows.
Believe you can succeed, and you will. Remember when I first came on stage, I talked about recognition and what the whole purpose of that is? There's a lot of purposes. But the number one main purpose is to get you to do the one thing that'll make all the difference in your life financially, and that is just getting you to believe you can do it. And say, well, how does people going across stage get me to believe I can do it? Real simple. You're looking at some of these people and you're thinking, if that guy can do it, I can do it. So I read this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. The first chapter, Believe You Can Succeed and You Will. And then the second chapter was Cure Yourself of Excuse-itis, the failure disease. The rest of the book was great, but those two things just hit me right between the eyes.
I believe.
I was going to every function I could, every rally, every seminar, every meeting.
I believe.
My mother and
I
father
can
told me, Harold, what are you doing? You're getting brain
have an abundance of money. I believe I can and will have an abundance of money. I believe the business will work for me. There's got to be a business that will work for me, will get me an abundance of money.
Used the power against myself. What I did was, I then believed that I was too young to be successful in the Amway business. That it wouldn't work for me because I was too young. That's what I believed. Now, by the way, there was another 14-year-old that I had met who had joined the month I did. Keep that in the back of your head for a second. Well, I'll just tell you, I think you know what I'm going to say. He didn't believe he was too young. He had a different philosophy. Him and I would go to the meetings together, we'd see each other and so forth, and we were both struggling because none of our friends were getting in. I came to the conclusion that I was too young to be successful in the Amway, that it was the wrong vehicle for me. He had come to the conclusion that his friends were too young for the business. And he said, I need to find 6 people that are older than me that can do this. He became a diamond in the Amway business and became a multimillionaire in that business. I knew I was too young, so I quit the Amway business. I, however, was lucky enough to befriend the biggest distributor in the Amway business, named Dexter Yeager, and was invited to his home and started being mentored by many of those people, even though I was no longer in the business. Later, I trained his children in various techniques, including memory training and so forth. But what occurred was, when I changed my belief, I said, I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me. When I made that decision and came to that conclusion, within days, I picked up a newspaper and saw an ad that said, Ohio man discovers secret to financial freedom. Age does not matter. That's exactly what I need. See, I didn't know that my wish was my command.
I believe they'll be alright. There's got to be a business that it will work for me. I believe there's got to be a business that it will work for me. I believe there are businesses, and there's got to be a business where it will work for me.
Change my belief. I said, I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me. Change my belief. I said, I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me. Change my belief. I said, I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me. Change my belief. I said, I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me.
I believe there are some businesses, there is a business, that it will work for me. That will make me an abundance of money. I want an abundance of money.
I'm too young, this is not going to work for me. There's got to be another business that it will work for me. When I made that decision and came to that conclusion, within days, I picked up a newspaper and saw an ad that said, Ohio man discovers secret to financial freedom. Age does not matter. That's exactly what I need. See, I didn't know that my wish was my command. I didn't know what I was doing, but you can see what I was doing. Paying some attention on it, and it was manic. I didn't know this at the time. Age does not matter. That's exactly what I need. See, I didn't know that my wish was my command. I didn't know what I was doing. See what I was doing. I was just creating a desire and putting some attention on it, and it was manifesting. I didn't know this at the time. It was a book called 7 Steps to Freedom, How to Escape the American Rat Race. So I bought this book, this thick. School books, 7 Steps to Freedom, yeah. Study. It's about how to make money in the mail order business. I applied the techniques. 12 months later, I have $1 million in the bank. Now, during this time, I was actually being taught these techniques and how to apply this secret of defining what you want specifically and putting or getting a burning desire for its achievement, which will create its manifestation in real life, by Earl Nightingale. I'm sure you've heard of it, called The Strangest Secret. If you have not listened to that, it's on cassette and CD now, I recommend you do. The strangest secret, according to Earl Nightingale, is you become what you think about. You become what you think about. You become what you think about. And Earl Nightingale called it the strangest secret because he said, it's not a secret at all, but nobody applies it. It's too simple, which makes it strange. The greatest truths in life are the simplest. So the strangest secret is you become what you think about. Now, for those of you in the room that maybe have a Christian background, this is also a scriptural principle as well. Scripturally it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Now there's a reason it says thinketh in heart, because that's about feeling, which I'm going to explain tomorrow, how you actually get this thought correct. There's a way to get your thought lined up so that it engages and the switch goes on. So you have to basically get in line. You have to line up this thought like a gun sight. Okay, you want to hit the target? Okay, you have to get the gun sight right there. Shoot, boom, done. But if you're not going to hit the target. So I'm going to teach you the technique of how to do this thinking process so that you're right in the sweet spot, which I'm going to explain later. And the key word is impatience. Okay? This is one of the blockage. This is one of the things that block. If you have impatience, you block. That's a block. You could be vibrating perfectly, but if you have impatience, you block the receipt. It says, oh yeah? I'm not doing it fast enough for you? Fine. Wait some more. That's what the universe is saying. Impatience blocks the receipt. 1,000 pages, okay? I'm going to break it down to ones, because I was with him, and I said, yeah. I broke it down once. He looked at me like, that's it. I said, yeah. I said, okay, what you're saying is everyone has to take 100% responsibility for everything in their life, without exception. He goes, yeah. One thing. Why is this so important? Because this explains, what I'm teaching you explains why it's so important. When you put your focus and attention on what you want, with enough energy, emotion, the particle flow creates it. So if you just choose one thing to have a magnificent obsession over, Richard Branson was building a record company called Virgin Records. That's what he did for 12 years. He did nothing else. That's where he made his first $1 billion. Only at that point did he start getting other people who had magnificent obsessions for all the other businesses. But he only focused on one thing at a time. He still does. Oh, he's diversified. No. I know. People come in and he gives out his brand. He's involved in these businesses. But you're not at that point yet anyway. Focus on one thing. You're in this business and you choose this business, then this is your magnificent obsession. Now, if you don't like this business, choose something else. If you want to buy real estate, if you want to go and do stock trading or investing, or if there's another company you want to join, listen, that's fine. But choose one thing to focus on. You will never, ever, 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 ever be successful unless you have a magnificent obsession with one thing. You have to put all of your focus and all of your attention on it, because that will create it. That explains it. That's why it works. What I'm teaching you explains why focus works. And it was the common denominator of every billionaire at the turn of the century, as evidenced by the research of Napoleon Hill. In the book, The Law of Success, every one of these people had a chief, definitive aim. They were focused. And the reason, again, is when you're focused on something, that's where all your attention is. And when your attention is on what you want, consistently, with a lot of emotion behind it, and you feel good and excited, and you're continuing to focus on it, that's what comes into your reality. Question? Thoughts, negative thoughts? The only way to deactivate a negative thought is to activate a positive thought. In other words, the only way to deliberately withdraw your attention and focus from one thought is you must give your attention to another. When you give your attention to anything, the vibration will not be very strong. But if you continue to think about it or speak about it, the vibration will get stronger. With enough focused attention to any subject, it can become a dominant thought. As you give more and more attention to any thought, and as you focus upon it, and therefore practice the vibration of it, the thought becomes an even bigger part of your vibrational signal. With your practiced attention to any subject, that means any subject you start putting attention on a regular basis. So if you put some focus and attention on anything on a consistent basis, what does consistent mean? Daily? How often? The more often the better. That's why when you talk about getting a picture and staring at it all day long, it keeps your attention on it. So the more you can get your attention on it, and when your attention on it, as long as you feel really good, otherwise you have to change the want because it's too big or something's out of alignment. When you get a want that you can put your attention on and feel really good about it, the more you do this, if you do it all throughout the day, you first wake up, all throughout the day and in the evening, when you put your attention like that on any subject, the law of attraction will categorically deliver circumstances, conditions, experiences, other people, and all manner of things that match your new habitual dominant vibration you are transmitting. And as things begin to manifest around you that match the thoughts that you have been holding, you now develop stronger and stronger vibrational habits or proclivities. And so, your once small and insignificant little thought has now evolved into a powerful belief, a core belief, or a pillar. And these beliefs will always, always be played out in your life forever. You can change your life this weekend. The thought becomes an even bigger part of your vibrational signal. And now, that thought that has been practiced and happens almost automatically turns into a belief. Now, this is very important. Remember when I said when Jane came in and said, "We got this big problem"? And I said, "No, this is not a problem, this is good." Why? I said, "I believe it is, I know it is." You see, I had practiced this long enough where I transformed the little thought to a dominant thought to a belief. And you can even take it to the next level where it becomes one of your core beliefs or pillars. And there are some basic things that you want to get at this level. That's when you're at unconscious competence, and that's when you're in the magic mode. Well, for you, we're starting over here by just getting you to start doing this on a regular basis. And I'm going to give you some very simple techniques we're going to do today and tomorrow and on a going forward basis so that
I believe they'll be alright. I believe the people I love, they will be safe. They're safe and blessed. They will be safe. They can take care of themselves. Alright, Mrs. I believe they're full of peace and they'll be safe. I believe I know I will succeed. Why am I going to be the best author? Why am I the best-selling author? My chief aim is that I'm the best-selling author. Thank you. Feel good about that. Think about that as often as you can. I believe the business of me being an author is it will work for me. Oh yes, it will, because I'm excellent at writing. I'm just the best author, and it makes sense. I believe I'm gonna be the best-selling author. I believe there are some businesses that will work for me. If I'm pardoned. And why am I the best-selling author? I want an abundance of money. Thank you for these cash cows. My chief aim is, why am I the best-selling author? I want an abundance of money. Our Lord, take us not to task if we forget or fall into error. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. I have to be a bestseller. I have to be a bestseller. I've got no choice. I have to be a bestseller. It's going to have to work for me. I believe it will. It's going to have to. I've got no choice. That's my way in. That's my way in. I believe everyone I love. I trust my Lord. Save me and everyone I love from task. Do not task me or them in my absence, my Lord. I trust that me and everyone I love is not only beautiful, but full of peace, and can take care of themselves, and has got good balance, and is full of peace, and of course they take care of themselves and stay safe in my absence. Oh, why am I the bestseller? Here we are. Of course, here we are in my nana's house in Great Harwood. Why did they stay safe or something? Why am I not noticing my own beauty and muscle? Everywhere I've got thick muscle, even on my upper right chest. Upper right chest is thick. Why do they have this aura of beauty and protection? I can see they have an aura of beauty. We're in my nana's house. What else? In Great Harwood. Oh. Why do they have this saying on the wall? Why? Why are they all so happy and beautiful? Do they look different? I don't know. Why do I have these millions of pounds in my bank account? The jackpot winner. Why are you the best seller? Why am I the best seller? Why have I become the luckiest businessman I know? They're all there. Why is my nana there? Why she always been alive? She looks okay. I can see her. She's saying, "Much obliged. Much obliged." Courtney can definitely always keep herself safer than me. My mum and everyone, she looks good. Why does Courtney look? Why's Courtney got this aura of beauty over her skin and body? Why is she illiterate? Why is she so safe? Why has she got excellent balance? Why did she keep herself? Why does she always keep herself so safe? Why? She blessed. Have you had mercy on her? May the peace and mercy of Allah descend upon this magnificent abode, people, and this poor traveller. Why am I the luckiest businessman I know? Why have I become the best seller? Why is my book with my name on it? Why have I got these royalties in my bank? And why do I have these millions of pounds? I can see in my bank statement, why do I have these millions of pounds? Why do you have these millions of pounds? I can see everyone. Oh, it's so lovely. I'm so happy. Why is our fate so blessed and safe? Why is the fate? Why is the fate of everyone I love so safe? Why can they take? Did they take care of themselves? Were they safe every day? Why are they full of peace? Aren't I lucky? Bismillah, I'm here right in front of all my family members. And all safe and happy. All of them are full of peace. We're all together. And every one of them has somehow stayed safe. Kept themselves safe every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They've got an aura around them all of beauty. An aura, even over the chests, an aura of beauty. An aura over the neck of entirely beautiful skin. Why is the skin so beautiful? Was the skin always so beautiful? I forget now. But we're all safe and happy. And my nana's here. My nana's here. Oh, why do I have this £100 million in my bank? I've got a check here. I've got a letter. I've got a check in the mail from RTV Ventures to me, to my name through the postbox. RTV Ventures check. Oh yes. Oh, my nana's alive. Well, Courtney's skin and on her neck, chest, it's like an aura around her of protection. It's an aura of protection. It makes her skin and on her chest and neck appear beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. She's always safe. Why is she always safe? Why every day? Why every day is she safe? She can take care of herself. Jeff's just been playing cricket. Oh, Jeff's just been playing cricket. And he's got his horse. Oh. And my nana, Marion, she's told us that she's cooking chickens for us. And she said that on a halal kosher. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And who's here in our house? Someone who's talking about me, talking about good things about me to my family and people. It's Haley. For God's sake. Oh, it's very possible. Oh, yeah. Why did I ring that check button? I believe that why am I Stella? It was because I was lucky. Obviously, I'm the best writer, obviously. There's no doubt about that. But why am I the bestseller as well? Because I know it'll all work out for me. Why am I pardoned? And what's on TV? Obviously Liverpool. Thank God we're all happy and safe. My dad's just come in from playing cricket. And he wants his tea, and his tea's ready. And it's halal. And it's halal chicken. That banana's cooked in halal kosher chicken. Oh. Oof. They know. They've obviously seen that I've got, millions of pounds in my bank accounts. Obviously, I got 100 grand as well. Wish for the peace. Why am I pardoned? Obviously, they've seen my name and my face on the cinema screens, on the TVs, being praised and pardoned. And it made me feel so good. It's lovely just to be here. Courtney sat down with us in the living room. Full of peace. She's got excellent balance. Why is she always got excellent balance? Why is she always playing safe? We're watching football. Sarah's watching football. Oh, right. And there's the grass outside in my nana's backyard. She does a gardening and that. I can see she's been doing a gardening because look at the roses and stuff out the window. And this is wonderful. And the chairs. I can eat this chicken. I don't know why this Hayley Atwell's praising me and she does me so much and she's here in my living room with us. In my nana's house, of course. Peace. My mum looks young. Skin must be, everything must be cool for her. Why is everything cool for Courtney, Mariam, and Barbara? But Dad looks really happy. Oof, but Dad's really happy. Thank you all, love. Keep being people. And if I love safe, God, if I keep them safe in my absence. Thank you for this. Your grand, my bank account, and these millions of pounds. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the peace. Thank you, God. Thank you. This is good. Oh, what an abundance of money. Oh, what an abundance of money. Oh, pure cash cows. Thank you for these cash cows. Pardoned. Thank God for have mercy on us. This check with my name on it for my TV ventures. My nana herself, Marion Owens, Marion Owens, she is a millionaire anyway. Jeff's told me she's a millionaire. My mum's told me she's a millionaire. That my nana's a millionaire, so obviously she is. Because her husband was a millionaire with stocks, shares, bonds, things, which, because he was one of the wealthiest Oh, yeah, because he was one of the wealthiest, very wealthy Freemasons, wasn't he, her husband? So, yeah, and now she lives in Great Howard. Yeah, she does actually, because she moved there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I was told.
It's just the belief that you can do it. That decision is the belief that what you want is going to happen.
Have I become the luckiest businessman and most blessed man?
Butterflies. Okay, so we do our little technique. 10 minutes later, I go, I see 3. I got 3 right here. He goes, I got 8. And we start playing games like that. We give it to manifest things in the physical universe. Okay, butterfly, nice, that's pretty, beautiful. Some of you are thinking, how about pot of gold? How about, piles of $100 bills? Yeah, we can manifest that. And some of this stuff's going to go right over your head. Well, that's all right. Some of you will get it on the way home. Some of you won't. But those who do will make up. If just one person in the room this weekend gets it, you'll create hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes, I will.
In business.
In my bank. Yes, I will.
And that's what Donald knows. He goes, let's just get one in the whole room to get it.
That's me.
My gosh. Oh my. I didn't know it was going to be this tough, Kevin. I have to invest 68 seconds every day. To get you excited so you can put particle flow into it. You can flow energy into it. If it's just, you're not going to throw enough energy. Holding your bank statement with $10,000 deposits. There's like month after month after month after month. And you see like a lot of money in the bank. Or picture yourself going to the mailbox and opening up and there's a check in there. For my
Why do I have £100 million in my bank? Because I'm worthy and deserving of it.
Thing you can picture. Put yourself in the picture. Add color, sound, sights. Make it a movie. It's a movie with you involved. Make sure you're stupidly happy in the movie. You're the star of the show. You look great. You're dressed great. You're happy. Everyone loves you. You're the star. You're happy. And make sure you feel emotion. The emotion is going to be excitement, enthusiasm. And it's happening right now. In your mind, you're going to have a movie that is as if it's really happening. Now, somebody may say, the movie, all of it. Oh, yes, you're right on target. That's the point. All of it. Yes. Don't leave anything out, because if you want it, just throw it in. You'll get it.
See us safe and happy. Why am I the luckiest businessman I know? Why am I the luckiest to live life? Why do I let go so easily? Why do I have a self-image of success? Why are they safe? Why am I blessed? Oh, this is it. They've took me here. I thought why they've took me to here. I thought that's strange when they said we're going to see Nana. I thought they took me here. And they took me here. Great Howard, near the park thing. And then we've got in this house. And guess who's in the house? Watching telly and cooking halal food, of course. Oh, and healthy and life. Breathing deep. And it's... She's here, breathing. Hello, Richard. Hello, Richard. How are you? And everyone I love, all here, took me here. Yeah, it's normal for that. Courtney's all so safe. She knows how to stay safe every day. She lets me... As if she stayed safe. From what? I can't remember. I forget. Oh, but oof, all the halal food. Oh, I'm loving it. They told me I've got a check for my TV matches. my name on it. Ah! Oh, this is okay, isn't it? I feel excited. Ooh. I think we're going on holidays with my nana, married and everyone. I love saving happy and pardon. Excited. Why, so here we are. They've brought me to my nana's house in Great Howard. And got inside, I love it. I know she's got a basement. They tell me there is a tunnel. Wide one. Goes to Whalley from here. From Howard. And they seem to... We're all safe, we're all beautiful, we're all happy. Pardon. I'm not a professional footballer, but if I had been, what lifestyle would I have? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm in my car now, and this woman sat beside me, how big her hamstrings are, how big and smooth her breasts are, how wonderful and round her neck is. Looking at my bank account balance, 100, comma, 000, comma, 0, 100 million pound. I'm more interested look inside my nana's house. I'm more interested in the fact that it's not a real Picasso picture on your wall, Nana. On Nana's wall. It's not a real Picasso picture. I'm more interested in the Picasso picture. I can see the real brushstrokes, signed Picasso. And look at the real brushstrokes and colours.
July is going to be an amazing month for gin.
For me.
It's a statement of fact, or it's a command to make something happen. It's not a pleading request. Do you understand the difference? It's not arrogant, and we're not screaming because the universe is in death.
Gonna be
the last step is you have to release it.
For me.
And you don't care anymore. And I'll give you an example. You have a crappy car. It's breaking down a lot. It's got bad gas mileage. You're sick of it. You decided what you want. You want a new car. Rather than be specific, you're more general. You want any new car will do. You can't afford it right now, so any new car will do. And you know the reason why. You want that new car because it's going to make you feel more secure. It's going to make you feel happier. It's going to make you feel at peace. It's going to make you feel better about yourself driving a new car. It's going to save money on gas, which is going to allow you to pay off your bills sooner, which is going to allow you to feel better about yourself. So you go through all these reasons. Then you decided you're going to put this out into the universe. So you go for a little walk, you come home, you take a little bath, you got some candles, you do a little meditation, you got some music playing for maybe a half hour. Then you come out of the bath, you dry off, you do a little deep breathing, you're in a little quiet space. You know that all things vibrate, and when you do this, that the whole universe is going to start vibrating differently because you have...
I'm so blessed. But everyone I love is safe. She can stay safer than you. She's staying safer than you. 5 weeks. Look, I'm too strong. Look. Oh, I'm so fit. Oh, next round. Look at that. What's that? It's the gold. It's the gold that I had found in the wilderness. It's the solid royal gold. Big lit real gold. Feel the weight of that. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's real gold that I found. I know it's in my house. Oh, yeah, it's me and everyone. I love my mom.
Our muscles, our skin, our body, intestines are good, good, yeah! We're safe, me and everyone love.
God save fame. Yes. Yes, Rob, save everything. Yes, 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 yes. Got every favour. Yes. I can manifest a healthy heart for me and everyone I know. I can manifest thick muscle on every area of my body or chest. Everywhere. I can manifest everything. I can be a billionaire. I can have everything. All my desires are good. I love my desires.
Don't wait for it to happen. Don't even want it to happen. Did you check it already? Yes, I did. Then leave it alone. It'll all happen in time. This is the job.
For example, July is going to be an amazing month for gin. It's a statement of fact, or it's a command to make something happen. It's not a pleading request. You understand the difference? It's not arrogant, and we're not screaming because the universe is in death. The last step is you have to release it, and you don't care anymore. And I'll give you an example. You have a crappy car. It's breaking down a lot. It's got bad gas mileage. You're sick of it. You decided what you want. You want a new car. Rather than be specific, you're more general. You want any new car will do. You can't afford it right now, so any new car will do. And you know the reason why. You want that new car because it's going to make you feel more secure. It's going to make you feel happier. It's going to make you feel at peace. It's going to make you feel better about yourself driving a new car. It's going to save money on gas, which is going to allow you to pay off your bills sooner, which is going to allow you to feel better about yourself. So you go through all these reasons. Then you decided you're going to put this out into the universe. So you go for a little walk, you come home, you take a little bath, you get some candles, you do a little meditation, you got some music playing for maybe a half hour. Then you come out of the bath, you dry off, you do a little deep breathing, you're in a little quiet space. You know that all things vibrate, and when you do this, that the whole universe is going to start vibrating differently because you have the power to do that. Then you make a command. I will have a new car fully paid for very soon. And you put that intention out. And as you do that, you see in your mind's eye molecules changing and vibrating and moving because of your command. And that command has left and into the universe. And you know that that command cannot be rescinded. And you know that that command will be obeyed. And you feel good, even though you're driving a car, you feel good that you finally put the order in to the Sears Roebuck Catalog Company. And in the Old West, it took a while for those orders to get shipped to you. But you know that you put the order in and it's coming. But it's the Old West. There's Indians and railroad is being built, so it may take some time. But you know there's nothing more you can do. You put the order in. It's going to come when it comes. Nothing you can do about it. But it's coming. And so since you put the order in at Sears Roebuck Catalog, and you know that there's nothing more you can do, you release it and stop caring about it. You release it. You don't worry when it's coming. It's coming. You don't care that you don't have it because there's nothing you can do to change that. So you're happy with the current car you have. You feel good about it and you've released it. You may put out a couple more requests as well later, but you almost don't even need to. It's kind of like when Moses hit the rock twice. Remember that story? For those of you who are biblical or follow Old Testament Jews or Christians, God said, we need water. Okay, take your staff and hit the rock, and water will come out. Moses said, he hit it once and go, just to make sure, I'll hit it again. That showed doubt. And God said, you doubted me. Because of that, you ain't going into the promised land. He was like, that's a pretty stiff penalty for just hitting that rock twice. Question. Universe, and I release it, everything's fine, but all of a sudden then it's kind of like the universe is telling me, you need to do this now. And I'm like almost getting a command from the universe to do something, I'm being motivated to do something. And if I don't do it, I don't get what I wanted, but if I do follow that inclination, I do get what I want. That happens all the time, because that's how it works. When you put that command out, the universe is going to provide for you situations, people, places, and things that's going to help you achieve what you want. It doesn't magically materialize right in front of you. When I put together this product, for example, I was looking for a CEO. And I thought, I need to have a very specific CEO, somebody who knows me, knows my background, somebody who maybe I haven't met before but has read my books, somebody who is dialed into health and nutrition, somebody who is willing to learn. There was a big bunch of parameters. Plus, they have a great pedigree, a great resume, and ideally, they should be available. You know, this is not going to happen. But that's what I needed. That's what I wanted. And we hired a recruiting firm and got all of these applications pouring in from around the world and for the CEO position. And I had met a guy, I don't know, maybe a year earlier. And out of the blue, I thought, oh, you know, I should call this guy. Not thinking of this guy for this post. But that's what you're talking about, the command. Oh, I should call this guy. Hey, Mark, what are you doing? You still working in, with that company? No, I left them. What are you doing now? Nothing, a bunch of little different projects. I'm in Puerto Rico. And out of the blue, I thought, oh, you know, I should call this guy. Not thinking of this guy for this post. But that's what you're talking about, the command. Oh, I should call this guy. Hey, Mark, what are you doing? You still working in, with that company? No, I left them. What are you doing now? Nothing, a bunch of little different projects. I'm in Puerto Vallarta, kind of hanging. Huh? Really? Well, you interested in getting back in the game? Well, what do you got in mind? Why don't we get together and talk? And again, still not considering him for this. So the point is, you release it and don't care. Now, if you go through training 1, 2, 3, 4, level success mastery course 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you know that when opportunities present themselves, you have to then take action. So you can't sit in front of the TV every day and not do anything and expect to make your dreams come true. You have to take action. And that will vary from time to time. But that action always has to be something that you feel good about doing and you enjoy. It can't be work. So the action that you do has to be pleasurable action. Because that shows you that you're in line, that you're in alignment. Pleasurable action, yes.
You have power beyond imagination. Use it well, my friend. Don't lose your head. You have power beyond imagination. Use it well, my friend. Don't lose your head. You have power beyond imagination. Use it well, my friend. Don't lose your head.